Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. All right, guys, well, it's Wednesday, which you know what that means. We're in Nashville for our second live show. Zach and I have headed to Tennessee. This is actually Zach's first time in Tennessee, so it's been actually really comical. And everywhere we're going, I know it's just different to be back. I went to school here, but I feel like I don't fit in, but everybody's so nice. And I forgot how nice everybody is in Tennessee, because in Los Angeles and New York, sometimes people are just like, I don't know you. So it's a little bit different. Anyways, guys, we have our show tonight. If you have not gotten your tickets, it's going to be one hell of a show. Go to spillingtealive.com right now and grab those live stream tickets and then unpause this video. In the meantime, we're back to talk about Real Housewives of New Jersey's Jackie Goldschneider, who's accusing Teresa of bullying women, as Margaret claims that she can be aggressive, and Jennifer Aydin is weighing in, plus Teresa speaking out. Guys, thank you to Reality Blurb. We have all the information and more. But before we jump in, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Tracy Lynn Johnson pointed out on Tuesday's episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, so last night, that Teresa Giudice had gotten mad at her after learning that her husband, Tiki Barber, had brought up Louis Ruelas' past. And after the show, okay, a number of her castmates agreed that Teresa seems pretty quick to get mad at the women while taking it a lot easier on the men, which she definitely does. She ripped apart Jackie Goldschneider and she's like, "Oh, Evan, you're so nice and he's so handsome, wow." And then she's like ripping apart Tracy Lynn Johnson. She's like, "Why is your husband trying to bring up stuff about my man?" And then all of a sudden she sees Tiki and she's like, "Oh, Tiki, you're so nice. I love you, Tiki. Okay." In addition to Jackie Goldschneider suggesting that Teresa has an easy time bullying women instead of men, Margaret Josephs also said Teresa can be aggressive. Now, she's saying that Teresa could be aggressive with women, and Teresa explained herself, and Jennifer Aydin shared her thoughts on women having hostile conversations with men. I think Teresa always has an easier time bullying a woman. Like, even when it comes to Evan Goldschneider, she didn't want to apologize to him. She didn't want to talk to someone's husband. And this is what Jackie said on the episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey after show. It is true the fact that she only gets mad at women, and women are the ones that she can be aggressive to, and everything else, well, it doesn't apply to the men. She's subservient. It's interesting. It's just like she was mad at Tracy. I mean, it's craziness. It's pure craziness. This is what Margaret agreed. Now, according to Teresa, who initially refused to apologize to Evan after spreading a false cheating allegation, saying that he was somewhere with someone in the locker or the bathroom of a gym, which we actually confirmed was not true. I mean, I talked to somebody, actually, I think we even talked to Krista Marie Miller, who knows everybody in New Jersey. We're hearing that that is not true at all. And the problem that I have with Teresa even bringing up that rumor is she had no receipts to support it. So you're just talking about somebody's family, you're throwing out some BS, seeing what will stick to the wall, and then you're like, "Oh, look, we have a show at the expense of your family, but I have nothing to back it up." I don't like that. I mean, I think most people wouldn't like that. Okay, I'm not into it, but I'll say what I have to say, Teresa explained. Looking back at her drama with Evan, Teresa said that she didn't want to get into it with Evan because he never did anything to her. "I was just trying to tell his wife that this rumor was out there because just like I protect Louis, she should protect Evan. If this rumor's out there, then she should kill it. But Jackie, she didn't get where I was coming from. That's why we don't see eye to eye." Hypocrisy at its finest. I just wanted to tell her so she could do something about it and take control over the narrative. That way this wasn't going to come back and bite her. So I thought she should know about her man. Now, when anybody else is talking about Teresa's man, God forbid you bring up something about Louis Ruelas, shit's going to hit the fan and we're going to have a problem. So she's saying we don't see eye to eye. I don't really know if Teresa knows her stance in all of this, or do you guys think I'm taking it a little too far with that comment? Then after Margaret pointed out that Jennifer's the same way as Teresa and only blames women, believing that men are the innocent ones, Jennifer looked back on a tense conversation between Margaret and Joe Gorga. When Margaret was saying stuff to your brother, Joe at a Halloween party, I thought that whole conversation between them was extremely awkward. I felt that Margaret was getting really testy with him. And when a man is talking with a woman, that's a very fine line before that man starts looking like maybe he's a little too hostile or aggressive with that woman. Jennifer went on to say that it's best to avoid getting involved with your friend's significant other. I think it's best to avoid getting involved with your friend's significant other and also their children. We heard that the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion was absolutely explosive. And we also heard that there came a point where the Gia drama got brought up and Joe Gorga stormed off of the reunion floor. Now, we don't know why or what, we haven't seen it yet, but we heard that he threatened to quit the show. And let's be real really quick. The Gorgas are not going anywhere. They fought to get on the show. They're not going to quit the show, but apparently he stormed off saying, if this is going to ruin my family, I don't want to do this anymore. Trying to give us a moment for the cameras, I assume, even though I've said this before, Andy Cohen has said this, that it gets really annoying when people storm off the reunion floor because they're filming from 12 to 16 hours in that one day. And it's like, okay, we got to get to the next part. We can't sit here and have you have a walk off and be in your feelings. Now, when it comes to Teresa Giudice, she had a surgery right before she went on the reunion, and we didn't know if she was going to make it or not. And she was not supposed to scream, but we're hearing this is one of the most explosive reunions, not one of those little kind of filler, oh my gosh, wait till you see the reunion, it's crazy. But we're hearing that relationships are ruined. They end up going backwards. Margaret still gets screamed at by Teresa, even though she's not supposed to be screaming. And it looks like the Teresa Giudice, Gia Giudice, Melissa Gorga, Joe Gorga situation might have a little bit of a rift in it as of right now. Now, will this continue? We'll just have to wait and see. But with that, guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts about the women claiming that Teresa will only be aggressive with other women and that she doesn't do the same or give the same energy to the men? I think that makes sense. I don't think that she should be fighting with the men, but also, again, devil's advocate or whatever you want to say, I also don't think that she should be throwing out baseless rumors without any merit. She should apologize for that. Luis Ruelas has court cases against him, has a video out. It's very different than just saying, oh, I heard your husband was cheating on you. I had somebody do that to me before, somebody who was working with Jason. Jason was their boss and ended up having to let them go because they got caught doing stuff that they weren't supposed to. And then this person blew up my social media saying, by the way, I just want to let you know that Jason cheats on you. And I was like, okay, well, send me some photos, send me something, send me some evidence. Because I've been in a relationship for 8 years. We know each other's locations. We know everything about what the other person is doing. I don't believe you. And then the person never messaged me again. And that is the shit that I don't like. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. So go ahead, do all the commenty things, smash that like button, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you guys haven't, head over to spillingtealive.com and grab your live stream tickets for tonight. We have Molly and Cynthia from 90 Day. We also have an amazing performer opening up. And then we have Emily D. Baker, the #1 illegal commentator on YouTube. I love you guys, and we'll see you so very soon. Bye, guys.